July 22nd, 2023. I'm Brian. This is the WNBA Lean Show. Thanks for joining me. We got 4 games today. It's Saturday morning. I'm only going to go over 2 of these because 2 of these games start early. One of them starts at 1 p.m. Eastern, the other one at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's the Aces against the Lynx. I'm not going to go into that. You can make your own decisions on that. I'm going to talk about the 2 later games. Before I do that, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. If you're watching right now and you have not subscribed, it's free. You get my insight. Maybe it helps you. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it shows you a way to go. Maybe it shows you a way to go against. Either way, we're good. So you use this information however you want. I appreciate you watching nonetheless. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're going to do today. I do appreciate that. We're going to jump all the way down to 8 p.m. Eastern. The Sparks are going into Dallas to play the Wings. Now, the Sparks just had a very, very, very close game against the Minnesota Lynx. They couldn't pull it off. They came out late. They covered for us, which was phenomenal, right? We had 3.5. They lose by 3. They had a shot to win it. They were ahead late, but they couldn't close the deal in Minnesota right out of the All-Star break. On the other end of it, though, you have the Dallas Wings. They went in and then they destroyed, what did they do? Did they destroy the New York Liberty? I just want to confirm this for you real quick. My mind is, I've had some coffee, but yeah, so they go in, they beat the Liberty in New York by 10. Now they come home. They're favored by 8 at home against LA. I'm going to tell you something here. First of all, the Wings are playing really, really well right now. The last game they lost, I believe, was against the Aces. They're playing really well. Maybe they lost another game, but they're playing well is what I mean. So you go in New York, you beat the New York Liberty out of the All-Star break by 10. That's really well. But in this series, the Sparks have won the last 3, won and covered the last 3. So when you see that, you want to look into the deeper part of it and say, okay, how were they playing in those games? I will tell you this. What I see is this. I see the Dallas Wings coming home and covering this game. They're favored by 8 right now. It might go up by game time. The Wings are just too strong right now. And the Sparks, they've been good in the past couple of years. They're not good right now. They're staying just inside the number on the last game. I'm going to side with the Wings minus the 8. I think they're going to dominate this game. That's my thought. And I think it's just going to happen. But again, I didn't make a bet on this game, so just keep that in mind. When I give you these thoughts, if I give you something strong, like I did like last night, I did like I didn't cover that game last night, but I did like it. I had the Liberty, right, coming into, let's see, pardon my brain, Liberty minus 9.5 against the Washington Mystics. Mystics were missing some people. They couldn't cover the spread. They win by 9. The line went to 10.5, so they didn't cover that game. So I was wrong on that game. So just keep that in mind as we move forward here. I'm just being honest and transparent, okay? Now, the next game we're talking about is Chicago in Seattle tonight. Game goes off late. Last game on the slate. And I'll tell you this. So Seattle covered covered the last one in Chicago. I'll tell you, Chicago's just not good. They're just not a good team. They may be one of the worst teams in the WNBA. Sure, they're staying above 500 against the spread because they're catching a few points, but they haven't covered the last 4. So they're going in Seattle. Line is a pick 'em right now. Seattle played, tough to call a 15-point loss, play well against the Aces, right? But Seattle's at home. They're hungry to win a game. My thought is this. I think Seattle is going to win this game because Chicago just can't do anything right now, and I feel like it's going to happen. So I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think Seattle's going to blow out anybody ever, but I think it's going to be a close game. Seattle's not playing as well as the Mercury. Mercury picked it up a little bit lately, and they won a couple of games. They did beat the Sky in their last game. So we're going back to it. Seattle Storm 11-9 against the spread. The Chicago Sky 10-9 against the spread. The Storm have won less games, half as many games as the Sky, yet this line's a pick 'em. That tells me right there, I would side with Seattle if I was going to bet this game. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're a junkie and you need some action, put $5 on the Storm. Otherwise, don't bet the game. You can't bet these 2 losing teams. Neither team can win. It's a pick 'em, rightfully so, but I side with Seattle in this game. Good luck whatever you do today. Today is Saturday. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.